Imagine that you and your best friend's memories of each other were erased, and now you just met each other for the first time. Again, right now. Do you think you'd still be friends again? You might have heard of Occam's razor, which is the idea that simplicity is, if it's choose the simplest one out of all the options that you have. And this is what I like to call the freshman's razor, which is that imagine it's Freshers Week and you've just met your current friends for the first time. Would you still end up being friends with them? I think this is a good razor because a lot of people we just meet by circumstance. Like, oh, you're from the same city, oh, and you go to the same school, so you end up naturally spending time together. And I don't think this is bad either. I think it's necessary. Like, you will have friends that you met by circumstance that you are quite close to, and that's fine. But it's like when we justify, oh, I have to see this person because I've known them for a long time. That's not necessarily true, and it doesn't actually change your relationship with them. And obligation creates pain a lot of the time. And sometimes you will enjoy it, and sometimes the first people you meet at university are the greatest friends you'll ever have. Normal, it happens. But sometimes you come to realise that you don't really want to be friends with them. It's like you attach onto them because you're afraid of, well, the ultimate explanation is being kicked out of the tribe. We're afraid of being kicked out. So we don't explore and search for a new tribe that we might enjoy better. People would prefer to stay stuck in misery than to actually branch out, be lonely for a little bit and find a new group of friends. And I feel like it's very easy to be like, oh yeah, just block everyone, cut them all off and never see them again, just because, oh, you don't feel like they align with what you're interested in. And I think there's two lines to that. The first is, if they just, let's say you're really introspective and you're really interested in psychology and all this other stuff, like deep questions, and they're not really at that stage. I think that's different than if you notice like a character flaw, if you say they're morally corrupt, or they steal things, or they do something else that you don't really like and you don't agree with. That is different, because the first one, most people don't come to understand moral, psychological things and be introspective when they're 19 years old. That's quite rare. But if someone has a character flaw, that is usually hard to change, and if you bring it up with them, it doesn't usually go incredibly well. It's interesting because it's like recently I was at I met my old friends from school, and they were talking about, oh, what alcohol is your favourite and what flavour, yada yada, coffee and so on. I don't do any of that stuff, and it just feels very weird. It's like, that's not the kind of stuff that I choose to specialise in and be knowledgeable about. I don't have specific knowledge in that domain, and it's just like, I'm not really interested in that, and it's not a bad thing that you are, but I'm just not, and that's not really where I want to spend my time, and that's fine. So yeah, use this as a razor and see where it gets you.